Today I want to talk about being single. How being single is actually the good thing that we want to be considered doing for a period of time. Maybe take 10 years being single and doing it great. From there, after that 10 years, you can think about building a relationship or not. To be in a relationship, it must coming from the wants, coming from you wanting to have it instead of neediness. Instead, you need to have instead of you desperate to be in a relationship. So here I want to talk a little bit about what is the benefit when you're being single. When you're being single, you have more time, more money, and more freedom. First of all, money. You have more money to use it to things that you truly matter, that you truly want. And also you can save a lot of money because you don't have to spend on your spouse. For example, your spouse, a girl, they want a lot of money. they they want to buy that, buy this thing, and then as a man you have to buy those things if you're in a relationship. And then you're quite limited to use your money to something that you truly enjoy. For example, you like motorcycles. I like motorcycles. I like to riding my motorcycles. I could imagine if I'm in a relationship, I wouldn't have that money. Also, that money I need to ask for permission. Can I use this money to go for a ride with my friend? Something like that. That which I really against. I really don't want that. The second is time. You have more time. Instead of you spending time with your girlfriend, trying to regulate her emotion, listen to her problem, it fuck you up a little bit. When you're single, you have so many time by yourself. You can do pretty much anything you want without any permission. I mean, like when you have a girlfriend, you need to go out quite a bit to go for a date. That's good if you enjoyed it. And also, if it's not on the date, you have to be there. You have to be a therapist in some way. You have to listen to all these problems, find a solution that's wasting time and wasting your energy. Next is freedom. Freedom, as I've said before, you have a freedom to do pretty much anything you want, anything that is matters to your life, anything that brings you joy. So that's why you have to be single to enjoy all of this. And it's not to say you don't have any relationship. You can have a relationship, but the relationship must be casual. It's not massive commitment like marriage, because that's gonna take all the three things I mentioned about before. And people say, if you're not in a relationship, if you're single, you're selfish. You don't share everything. You do it all on your own. It's kind of selfish to have that kind of happiness by yourself, but it is actually not, because when you're single, when you doing things by yourself, you just sit down by yourself a lot. You think a lot about yourself. What happens is you fulfill your desire, you fulfill your needs. When you fulfill all your needs, you can actually show up better to other person, because you will show up as a whole person, not as desperate people. And then you can share this happiness, this fulfillment that you felt, because you've been single for a long time, and you know yourself. You know yourself 100%. That's why this is why you have to consider to be in single for all these reasons, and it's not selfish. But I wanna talk about when you being single, you don't want to waste these golden years that you have. I call it golden years because it is actually the golden years. You don't want to waste it on playing video games a lot. You do unproductive things because you cannot get all these benefits if you're not taking the chances to design your single life that is actually give you fulfillment. It's such a waste if you don't use this advantage that you have, and you waste it, and then you cannot gain a lot of things compared to when people are married, they build their family. Thank you.